Down with the Dan and Dan and Dan, diggy diggy Dan, the man with the plan, Dan diggy diggy Dan with the Dan and diggy diggy Dan, diggy Dan and Dan and Dan and Dan, diggy Dan with the Dan and Dan and Dan, diggy diggy Dan, the man with the plan, Dan diggy diggy Dan with the Dan and diggy diggy Dan, diggy Dan and Dan and Dan and Dan, diggy Dan with the Dan and Dan and Dan, diggy diggy Dan, the man with the plan, Dan diggy diggy Dan with the Dan and diggy diggy Dan, diggy Dan and Dan and Dan, diggy Dan with the Dan and Dan and Dan, diggy diggy Dan, the man with the plan, Dan diggy diggy Dan with the Dan and diggy diggy Dan, diggy Dan and Dan and Dan, diggy Dan with the Dan and Dan and Dan, diggy Dan and Dan and Dan, diggy Dan with the Dan and Dan and Dan, diggy Dan with the Dan and Dan and Dan, diggy Dan with the Dan and Dan and Dan, diggy Dan with the Dan and Dan and Dan, diggy Dan with the Dan and Dan and Dan, diggy Dan with the Dan and Dan and Dan, diggy Dan with the Dan and Dan and Dan, diggy Dan with the Dan and Dan and Dan, diggy Dan with the Dan and Dan and Dan, diggy Dan with the Dan and Dan and Dan, diggy Dan with the Dan and Dan and Dan, diggy Dan with the Dan and Dan and Dan, diggy Dan with the Dan and Dan and Dan, diggy Dan with the Dan and Dan and Dan, diggy Dan with the Dan and Dan and Dan, diggy Dan with the Dan and Dan and Dan, diggy Dan with the Dan and Dan and Dan, diggy Dan with the Dan and Dan and Dan, diggy Dan with the Dan and Dan and Dan, diggy Dan with the Dan and Dan and Dan, diggy Dan with the Dan and Dan and Dan, diggy Dan with the Dan and Dan and Dan, diggy Dan with the Dan and Dan and Dan, diggy Dan with the Dan and Dan and Dan, diggy Dan with the Dan and Dan and Dan, diggy Dan with the Dan and Dan and Dan, diggy Dan with the Dan and Dan and Dan, diggy Dan with the Dan and Dan and Dan, diggy Dan with the
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to round 3 of the Super Cindy World Tournament. Big Smooth Gaming was unfortunately disqualified for not submitting a run, so Hell's Gaming automatically moves on. Crusade is still riding the buys from Olden and Game Tight not playing. So today we'll be looking at ZV Gaming versus Eclipse, Legendary Dice versus the NES Superstream, Seto Kaizo versus Sir Nickington, Boo Rogers versus Grumpy Walrus, Windemic versus Ria Showa, and Relentless Gaming versus Full Mag. Let's jump right on into this with ZV Gaming versus Eclipse Gaming. And round 3, match 1. ZV Gaming, Eclipse Gaming. We are underway. Eclipse Gaming moving his mic a little bit. ZV doesn't seem to have a camera, but here we go. Runners are on their way. And Eclipse taking an early hit, and then ZV taking a hit early as well, putting Eclipse back in the lead. Another delay for ZV. And Eclipse and ZV both taking a hit. Eclipse is past the checkpoint. Goal! Eclipse Gaming is the first one through stage 1. Alright, ZV seemed to got his legs under him now. And goal! ZV Gaming. Eclipse beginning his way through the hills. Good checkpoint for Eclipse. ZV seems to have a little bit of a screen cut off on the left. Eclipse taking a hit there, back to the checkpoint. ZV taking a hit and back to the beginning. Eclipse coming up on the goal. He's got the shell. And goal with the mushroom Eclipse. Checkpoint ZV. ZV's coming up on the end. ZV's got the shell. Goal and mushroom for ZV. Eclipse making his way through the first night stage. Checkpoint. ZV's time to start the first night stage, and ZV with the damage boost, and goal, or Eclipse, I'm sorry, Eclipse with the damage boost, and goal Eclipse. Checkpoint for ZV Gaming. ZV's got the damage boost as Eclipse begins making its way through the ghost house up to the Boo conga line. No sweat. Coming through one flipper block. And then the double flipper block, also no problem. ZV's starting his way through as Eclipse is closing in on the boss room. ZV no problem with the ghost conga lines. And into the hole right after. One hit Eclipse. Oh, Eclipse missing, but able to pick up the block and get through anyway. ZV through the single flipper. ZV through the double flipper as Eclipse takes out the Boo. Alright, we are moving right along as ZV is now entering the boss room. One hit for ZV. And Eclipse begins his way through the clouds. And 3 hits ZV Gaming is done. As Eclipse is finishing the first sky stage and runs into a muncher. Unexpected. That looked like it hurt. And goal! Eclipse Gaming. Goal! ZV Gaming. Off that ball and chain, not a problem. Oh man, my remote quit working for my TV. How unfortunate. Boo is through. ZV started his way through as Eclipse is on the climbing level. Whip. ZV is through. Eclipse short of that jump and into the Reznor fight. Go 1, 2, 3. Pulling back for safety. 4, 5. Eclipse is through. ZV is in. 1, 2, 3. Into the Reznor. Starting over. 1. Into the Thwomp. 1, 2, 3. Eclipse starting to climb. He's got the cheese, the rope cheese. 4, 5, and ZV is through the Reznors. Eclipse taking it safe with the rope cheese. And hits the muncher at the end. Setting up the rope cheese. Hits another muncher. ZV is now in the lead. Third attempt at the rope cheese for Eclipse. ZV doing the regular saw cheese. Eclipse having a little problem getting the rope cheese under his feet. And ZV Gaming has the clear on the night ropes. Eclipse over the top of the second half. Nice save by Eclipse as ZV's got the first P-balloon and under. Eclipse has the goal. ZV now in the lead. Got the moon for swag as Eclipse got the P-balloon and he's under the first half. ZV is over the second half. Eclipse working his way over the second half. Goal, ZV Gaming. Eclipse is over the second half. And Eclipse taking another muncher hit as ZV begins working his way through the airship. He's taking a hit as well. Up and over the second half for Eclipse, take 2. ZV coming up on a checkpoint. Checkpoint is good for ZV Gaming. Eclipse has his legs under him now, and goal, Eclipse Gaming. ZV, goal on the airship for ZV as Eclipse begins his way through. ZV Gaming beginning to make his way through the bass house as Eclipse takes a hit on the airship. ZV working on the pufferfish. Eclipse passes the ball on chain, no problem. Coming up on a checkpoint. Checkpoint for Eclipse. And no problem with the platforms for Eclipse. ZV got that pipe. ZV on the Hateful Dolphins. Goal, Eclipse. ZV, no problem with the Hateful Dolphins. Alright, ZV is going to be lining up his Torpedo Ted ride. And he is through as Eclipse begins to make his way through the bathhouse. ZV is on the last pre-Wendy stage. Eclipse is on the pufferfish. Weaving those pufferfish don't seem to be a problem for Eclipse, which is good as ZV enters the Wendy room, taking the RNG manip. Eclipse is onto the Hateful Dolphins. 1 hit ZV. 2 hits for ZV. Eclipse taking a hit by the Hateful Dolphins. And ZV is through Wendy. Hateful Dolphins take 2 for Eclipse. And that is another hit. Take 3, jumping right into the spikes. ZV beginning his swim. And Eclipse is through the Hateful Dolphins. Moving on to the Torpedo Ted ride. Way ZV's got his screen cropped, I can't even see him swimming right now. All we can do is assume everything is going right. Good Torpedo Ted ride for Eclipse, going into Wendy. ZV apparently taking a hit. As I said, I can't see most of his swim. Any future participants, please make sure your full screen is visible. Eclipse onto the Wendy fight. And 1 hit. Wendy hiding under the platform. 2 hits. 3 hits and he's out. And goal for ZV Gaming. Eclipse is through Wendy. Eclipse can start swimming. ZV on the train. ZV has passed Hammer Brother. Over the kick and chuck. Onto the clap and chuck. ZV's got the checkpoint. Back, falling back, hitting the muncher, back to the checkpoint. Up to the janky green bean. Taking a hit on the janky green bean. Eclipse with a power swim. Making it through no problems as long as he's by the swoopers, and he is good! Eclipse is moving on to the train. ZV made it past the janky green bean and has the goal. ZV is ready to start his jungle cruise as Eclipse begins to make his way through the train. Platform. Over the kick and chuck, not a problem. Taking a hit on the munchers. ZV is past the flipper block. Eclipse back on top. Over the kick and chuck. Under the clap and chuck. Checkpoint Eclipse. Checkpoint ZV. Janky green bean. Not a problem for Eclipse. And Eclipse is through and ready for his jungle ride. Over the blarg. ZV getting ready for his swooper jump. Swooper jump is good. Under the fake checkpoint and good on the flipper block for Eclipse. Goal ZV! Oh, almost missed. Nice recovery by Eclipse on that Kaizo block. Checkpoint. ZV is in the last city, section 1. Good flipper block. ZV taking a hit. Eclipse is ready for blarg. Over the blarg. ZV through the door. Eclipse ready for the swooper jump. Super jump is good. ZV is past Pokey. Up to the whistling chuck. Goal! Eclipse. Eclipse is ready for city section 1 as ZV enters the cathedral. Off the swooper. Up the flipper block. Off the disco shell. ZV off the... Oh, ZV taking a hit. Eclipse closing in on the first door. He's in. Eclipse into city section 2 as ZV makes the second attempt on the first room of the cathedral. And ZV is through the first room of the cathedral. Missed on the whistle chuck, but he is into the second city section as ZV takes a hit in Cathedral 2. I'm sorry, that was Cathedral 1 now for Eclipse. ZV on the Cathedral 3. Eclipse has a solid Cathedral 1. Eclipse on the Cathedral 2. ZV on Cathedral 3. They are very close at this point. ZV on the fish and chuck. Eclipse is also in section 3 of the Cathedral. ZV is first into the boss room. Anybody's game at this point. Eclipse is up to the fish and chuck. He's really closed that gap. One hit for ZV. Eclipse, barely avoiding that fire, and he is in the fight. That is 3 hits for ZV, 1 hit for Eclipse. It's going to come down to the run, ladies and gentlemen. If ZV can ace the run, he wins. If he makes errors, Eclipse might come from behind and take a W here. We'll find out as ZV begins his run. Past the first bridge. Off the swamp. He's got the fire flower. Past the Gloomas. Past the Koopas. Eclipse is on his way. Oh, ZV jumped into the munchers. Eclipse is now in the lead. Eclipse has a fireball. Eclipse is past the Koopas. Eclipse has the mushroom. Made it further than ZV did on his first attempt. If Eclipse aces this, he makes a come from behind victory. Coming up on the last bridge. Can you believe it? Trailing most of the round, Eclipse comes from behind and takes the win. Let's update him on our board and move on to the next round. Wow, what a nail biter! Eclipse Gaming barely eking out a win versus ZV Gaming. So, quarterfinals we have Eclipse Gaming versus Hell's Gaming. Let's see who Crusade will take on in the quarterfinals between the NES Superstream and Legendary Dice. Round 3, Match 4, Legendary Dice, NES Superstream, and this party is underway. Here we go. NES Superstream taking the early hit. NES Superstream, Legendary Dice also taking a couple hits. And then NES Superstream taking another hit. Legendary Dice is the first one past the checkpoint. NES Superstream also seems to now have his legs under him. Goal, Legendary Dice. Goal, the NES Superstream. Both runners are moving on to the hills. Rocks are good. Both sides. Dice, checkpoint. NES Superstream, checkpoint. Nobody seeming to have any problems with this. Goal and Mushroom, Legendary Dice. Goal, NES Superstream. Time for the first night. And here they go. Dice still running with a slight lead, coming up on the checkpoints. Checkpoint, checkpoint, they are on top of each other. Dice has the damage boost and is through. Goal, Legendary Dice. Goal, NES Superstream. We are neck and neck on this run. Dice first one to the Ghost House, coming up on the Conga Line Booze. Followed directly by the NES Superstream. Oh, Dice taking a hit. NES Superstream is back in the lead. His first lead since the first level. And NES Superstream is entering the boss room. One hit. NES Superstream. Two hits, NES Superstream, as Legendary Dice begins his battle. NES Superstream taking a hit. One hit, Legendary Dice is back in the lead. One hit NES, two hits Dice. Dice takes a hit. NES Superstream is back in the lead on the boss fight. One hit, Legendary Dice. Three hits, NES Superstream is the first one out of the boss room. Two hits, Legendary Dice. Three hits, Legendary Dice, and he is also out of the boss room. We are now moving into the first sky level. NES Superstream has a solid start, passing the checkpoint. And Dice also with a strong start. Goal, NES Superstream. They're both flying through this one. Goal, Legendary Dice. NES off the Thwomps. NES off the Ball and Chain. Off the Thwimp. And Potaboo. Dice with the swamp as NES starts the climbing section. Dice with the ball and chain. Dice on the swim. Dice on the Potaboo. Dice is into the climbing section. NES Super Streams into the Reznor fight. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, fireball! Reznor start over. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And he's out, and Dice is in. 1, 2. Oh, thwomp hit. 1, 2. No, yep, 2. 2 good. Dice, NES Super Stream on the rope climb, taking traditional route. Dice taking another hit on Reznor. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Dice is through Reznor. NES Super Stream is past the checkpoint and doing standard cheese on the saws. Looks like he went for the top and missed it, was able to catch the rope. And Super Stream is out, Dice is in. Dice also taking a traditional route. Dice coming up on a checkpoint. He's also going to take the saws that way as NES Super Stream has the P-Balloon bottom cheese. Coming around. And up for the top cheese. Goal! Legendary Dice is ready for the P-Balloon level. Goal! NES Super Stream is out of the P-Balloon level. Dice has a balloon, it's got the bottom cheese. NES Super Stream starting the airship. Dice has the top cheese. Has the flip. Ball and chain. Triple bones. And past the checkpoint. Goal! Legendary Dice is moving on to the airship. Pass the grinder for NES Super Stream. Platforms. Goal! NES Super Stream. Dice, whip, not a problem. Ball and chain. No problem there. Coming up on a checkpoint. Checkpoint. And NES Super Stream starts making its way through the bathhouse. Pipe 1, NES. Onto the pufferfish. Dice closing in on the end. Oh, Legendary Dice is moving out of the bathhouse. Pipe 2, NES up to the Hateful Dolphins. And NES is by the Hateful Dolphins. Dice into the puffer room. NES into the Torpedo Tedride. Torpedo Ted is good. Free Wendy room for NES. Dice is onto the Hateful Dolphins. No problem with Hateful Dolphins for Dice. As NES begins his fight with Wendy, Legendary Dice will be looking for his Torpedo Tedride. 2 hits, NES. Dice is through the Torpedo Tedride. Blocked and hit. Wendy fight starts over. 1 hit, NES. 2 hits, NES. Dice is into the fight. 3 hits for NES, and in again! They are now neck and neck. 1 hit Dice. 1 hit NES. 2 hits Dice. 2 hits NES. 3 hits Dice is through. 3 hits NES is through. They are back to neck and neck. This is head to head again. This match is getting good. Dice begins his swim, followed directly by NES, who begins his swim. NES with the moon cheese, swag. I don't think either one of these competitors are going to have any problem with this water level. They're both very good players. Alright, take it back. NES just took a hit. Dice has got a commanding lead now at this point. Dice just needs to make it past these swoopers, and goal! Legendary Dice has. I am surprised that NES Superstream took that hit. He's really good at this game, in my opinion. But the cards fall where they may. Dice beginning his way through the train. Kick and chuck. Over. And a football to the back of the head as NES Superstream. Goal! He is also into the train. He's going to be not far behind Dice now. That football to the back of the head cost some room under the clap and chuck, and checkpoint. Legendary Dice is flying now. Up to the green bean, and it's good. Goal, Legendary Dice. NES Superstream, checkpoint. He's blazing through this one too. Janky green bean. Goal, NES Superstream. This is a really close match. Stupid fly. Go on. Really close match. He's through the flipper block. Got the Kaizo block. NES starting his way. Checkpoint Dice. NES is past the flipper. Past the Kaizo as Dice is past the kick block. Checkpoint Dice. Checkpoint NES. Dice is past the Blarg. NES has the kick block good. Good swooper jump by Dice. Goal, Legendary Dice. NES is over the Blarg. And past the swooper. City Section 1. Legendary Dice. Goal, NES Superstream. Dice taking a hit. Closing that gap. NES Superstream into City Section 1. Legendary Dice into City Section 2. NES Superstream into City Section 2. This is anybody's game at this point. Good chuck for Legendary Dice. He is into the Cathedral. Short on the chuck for Dice, for NES, but Dice taking a hit. And NES is in the Cathedral. Right behind him, Legendary Dice taking a hit. Superstream is back in front in the Cathedral Section 2. Dice going back for that shell. NES is in the Cathedral Section 3. Legendary Dice in the Cathedral Section 2. Green Bean almost giving NES some trouble there. Dice is past the swamps in the Cathedral Section 3 as NES Superstream manages the Fishing Boo. And he's in. NES Superstream is into the boss fight. Dice is working on managing the Fishing Boo. One hit, NES. Dice is in the last fight. 2 hits, NES. 3 hits, NES. And once again, we're coming down to the race. Oh, what happened? Dice taking a hit on the boss. It's still possible. Oh, he jumped right into the Munchers. It's still possible at this point, though, depending on how NES Superstream does on the final run. 2 hits for Dice. NES Super Stream coming up on the flower. NES Super Stream is past the Gloomba's Dice. Oh no, off the falling platform. Take 3 on the final boss for Legendary Dice. NES Super Stream has the mushroom. He's on the spin jumps. Throw unexpected dice. Watch out. NES coming up on the last pipe. Dice taking another hit. Struggled with the boss. NES Super Stream wins with a time 15:03.25. That was close. That was close. Let's go update the boards and see the next match. 2 matches down and both of them really good. The NES Super Stream barely beating Legendary Dice to be facing Crusade in the quarterfinals. Next up we have Sir Nickington versus Seto Kaizo. Round 3, Match 5, pitting Seto Kaizo versus Sir Nickington. Here we go with the action. Our competitors are underway. Nickington short, Kaizo short. Nickington short, Seto is good. Seto takes the early lead as Nickington takes another pit. Goal, Seto Kaizo. Nickington's got his feet under him now. Goal, Sir Nickington. Moving out of the hills. Seto is short on his first jump. Good on try 2. Nickington will be directly behind him then. Seto missing the spring jump. Sir Nickington is in the lead. Sir Nickington also missing that spring jump. Is maintaining the lead, but just barely. Nope, Seto is back in the lead after that missed jump. Seto hitting the munchers again. Sir Nickington is back in front. And Nickington is over. Off the spring and checkpoint Nickington. Seto is over. Checkpoint Seto Kaizo. Nickington's got shell. And goal, Sir Nickington. Goal, Seto Kaizo. Both moving on to the first night. Already an exciting matchup. Yoshi Dump 1. Yoshi Dump 2. Bonsai Bill 1. Bonsai Bill 2. Checkpoint 1. Checkpoint 2. Mega Mole Ride 1. Mega Mole Ride 2. Goal, Nickington. Goal, Seto Kaizo. What an incredibly close matchup. And here we are with the Ghost House. Nickington's through the single flipper and the double flipper. Seto's through the single flipper, double flipper, and Nickington is into the boss battle. One hit Sir Nickington. Seto is into the boss battle. 2 hits Sir Nickington. Seto Kaizo taking a hit right away. 1 hit Seto Kaizo. 3 hits Sir Nickington. 2 hits Seto Kaizo. 3 hits Seto Kaizo. as Sir Nickton begins to make his way through the first skyway. Nickton past the checkpoint. Seto now making his way through the first skyway and misses the first jump. Now underway. Goal, Sir Nickton. Seto's past the checkpoint. Nickton into the city. Swamps are good. Ball and chain is good. Goal, Seto Kaizo. Flip is good. Kotobu is good. Into the climb. For Seto, hit by a swamp. Swamp is good as Sir Nickton begins Resnor's 2, 3, 4. Oh, taking a hit on Resnor. And Sir Nickton is through the Resnor fight as Seto begins to climb. Seto's closing on the Resnor door as Sir Nickton begins the night ropes. Traditional start. Seto 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Seto is through Resnor. Nickton past the checkpoint into the second section. Doing the traditional blade cheese riding rope. Coming up on the falling platforms as Kaizo begins his way through. Goal, Sir Nickton and Seto hitting the muncher on the rope cheese. Rope cheese now. Nickton onto the P-Balloon. He's got the south cheese. Seto is got the second half of the cheese for ropes and almost jumped to his death, but was able to grab the sky and goal, Seto Kaizo. Nickton is on the sky cheese, north cheese on the P-Balloons. Goal, Sir Nickton as Seto's got his P-Balloon. And south cheese. Going up for north cheese. Sir Nickton begins his way through the airship. He's jumping at the beginning of the level again. He's got some good speed though going with that. Goal, Seto Kaizo. Nickton closing in, past the checkpoint. Picking up his speed. Up to the grinder as Seto begins his way through the airship. Goal, Sir Nickton. Checkpoint, Seto. Seto slipping right after those Bowser statues, but he had the checkpoint as Sir Nickton starts the bathhouse. Pipe 1 for Sir Nickton into the pufferfish. Seto Kaizo short on the goal, back to the checkpoint. Nickton onto the Hateful Dolphins. Nickton, no problem with the Hateful Dolphins. Goal! Seto Kaizo into the bathhouse. Nickton line up for his Torpedo Ted ride. Torpedo Ted is good. Last pre-Wendy room. Seto making his way through the bathhouse. Seto into the pufferfish room. Nickton is on Wendy. One hit Nickton. 2 hits for Nickington, and he takes a hit by a Torpedo Ted. Seto Kaizo onto the Hateful Dolphins. 1 hit Nickington. Seto Kaizo, 2 hits Nickington. Seto Kaizo no problem with the Hateful Dolphins. 3 hits Nickington, and Nickington is through the Wendy as Seto Kaizo gets ready for his Torpedo Ted ride. Seto Kaizo pre-Wendy room. Sir Nickington lining up for his swim. And Seto Kaizo is into the Wendy fight. Nickington with the Moon Swag. Seto Kaizo taking the RNG with him. 1 hit, Seto Kaizo. 2 hits, Seto Kaizo. 3 hits, Seto Kaizo is through and ready to swim. Nickington's in the pipe. Good swooper dodges and goal, Sir Nickington, ready for the train. Seto Kaizo lining up for his swim. Nickington up and over the platform. Kicking Chuck by the Kicking Chuck. Onto the Clapping Chuck. Checkpoint, Sir Nickington. Green Bean Jank. No problem. Goal, Sir Nickington. Seto Kaizo coming up on the pipe. Good swooper dodges. Goal! Seto Kaizo's onto the train. Sir Nickington is riding through the swamp. Sir Nickington good on the flipper. Got both bullets. Got the Kaizo block. Seto Kaizo over the Kicking Chuck. That's checkpoint for Nickington. Seto short of the checkpoint. Hopefully it won't hurt him. Green Bean Jank. No problem. Nickington's over the blar. Goal, Seto Kaizo. Nickington coming up on the swooper jump. Swooper jump is good. Goal! Sir Nickington is out of the swamp as Seto Kaizo begins to make his way through. Seto's past the flipper. Kaizo block as Nickington makes his way through City Section 1. Checkpoint Seto. City Section 2 for Nickington. Seto's past the kicking block. Nickington missing that whistling Chuck. Had to go back for him, and he's into the Cathedral. Seto's past the blarg. Good swooper jump for Seto Kaizo. Nickington is past the Koopa Gate. Nickington is into the Cathedral. Goal, Seto Kaizo. Seto Kaizo is moving in. Sir Nickington is already on Cathedral Section 3. Just gotta manage the fishing booth. City Section 2 for Seto Kaizo. And Nickington is in. Nickington's boss battle can begin. Seto Kaizo taking a hit in City Section 2. 1 hit, Nickington. Two hits for Nickington. Cathedral Section 1 for Seto Kaizo. 3 hits, Nickington is on the run. Seto Kaizo taking a muncher hit. This is still an incredibly close match, and if Nickington makes a couple errors, Seto could easily catch up. Seto's past the Koopa Gate. Nicotin's got the flower. Past the Gloombas. And the Koopas. Casino section 2 for Seto. Nicotin's on the spin. Seto's into section 3, barely dodging that thwomp. Seto managing that fishy boo. And goal! Sir Nickington. Another close match. Let's update our board and get on to this next matchup. These are exciting. Wow, close match after close match. Sir Nickington edging out to win versus Seto Kaizo. Sir Nickington moves on to the quarterfinals. Let's see what we have between Boo Rogers and Grumpy Walrus. Round 3, match 6. Boo Rogers, Grumpy Walrus, time to go. I like the way Boo Rogers ran off the left over there, right into his elbow. Nah. Grumpy ran off the right. They're both just floating there. And we are moving. Solid start. And Grumpy takes a hit as Boo makes it past, and Boo takes the early lead. Goal, Boo Rogers. Goal, Grumpy Walrus. Moving on to the hills. Checkpoint Boo Rogers. Short of the checkpoint Grumpy. Hopefully that doesn't cost it. Shell Boo Rogers and goal Boo Rogers. Grumpy Walrus, goal with a mushroom. Both moving into the first night. One good Yoshi drop. 2 good Yoshi drops. 1 Bonsai Bill. 2 Bonsai Bills. Oh, running off the cliff under the checkpoint. Both players doing the same thing. Both players running under the checkpoint. Bonsai Bill 1. Bonsai Bill 2. Both players are past the checkpoint. Almost running on top of each other. Goal, goal. We are neck and neck because they both ran off by the checkpoint. This is heating up already. Here we are with the first ghost house. Clip, clip. Hole, hole. Conga line, conga line. Both have the block. Flip, flip. They are almost, look at that, in sync. They are in sync. Every move, every action mirrored by the other. Are we watching 2 screens or are we watching 1 game double? 1 hit Boo Rogers, 1 hit Grumpy. Two hits both sides. Three hits. And the big Boo fight is done. Both leaving at almost the exact same time. This is incredible. Alright, first Sky Zone. Oh, Boo Rogers finding that Kaizo block. Grumpy Walrus is now in the lead, breaking the tie. Gold! Grumpy Walrus. Goal, Boo Rogers. Grumpy's past the swamps. Ball and chain. Swim. Kodaboo. Swamps, climbing section. Ball and chain. Swim. Kodaboo. Climbing section. Grumpy's into the Reznor fight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Grumpy's out of the Reznor fight. Boo Rogers is into the Reznor fight. 1, 2, 3. Fireball. 1, 2, 3. Grumpy taking rope cheese. 4, 5. Boo Rogers is out of there. And top cheese, part 2 for Mr. Walrus. And gold. Grumpy Walrus is through the night ropes. Boo Rogers into the night ropes, taking to dish route. Grumpy Walrus onto the pea balloons. South cheese. Boo Rogers got the north cheese on the ropes. Grumpy Walrus with the north cheese. Goal, Boo Rogers. Goal, Grumpy Walrus. Boo Rogers has his south cheese. Boo Rogers, north cheese. Walrus making his way through the airship. Past the flimp. Ball and chain. Boo Rogers has the north cheese coming up. Past the checkpoint. Walrus. Goal, Boo Rogers. Past the grinder for Walrus. And Rogers is on the airship. Goal, Grumpy Walrus. Past the swim, Rogers, good. Ball and chain, good. Dry bones. Past the checkpoint. Walrus begins the bathhouse. Past the grinder. Walrus onto the pufferfish. Goal! Boo Rogers moves on to the bathhouse. And there is into the Hateful Dolphins for the Walrus. And out of the Hateful Dolphins for the Walrus. Rogers on to the pufferfish. Grumpy Walrus lining up his Torpedo Ted ride. Torpedo Ted is good for Walrus. Pufferfish is good for Boo Rogers, ready for Hateful Dolphins. It's the last room for Walrus before Wendy. Walrus is into Wendy. Boo Rogers, no problem with the Hateful Dolphins. Neither competitor giving up an inch here. Rogers lining up his Torpedo Ted ride. One hit Walrus. And last pre-Wendy room for Rogers. Walrus taking a hit on Wendy. One hit Walrus. Two hits Grumpy. 3 hits and Grumpy Walrus is out of there. Rogers taking the RNG manip. 1 hit Rogers. 2 hits Boo. And Boo Rogers tinking off the wall, starting to count over. Walrus begins his swim. 1 hit Boo. 2. Oh no! Jumped a split second too late, and Wendy lost her physical presence. 1 hit Boo. 2-hit Rogers. Oh, blocked. He still has a chance. She's blocked under the bottom. 3 hits. Boo Rogers is through the Wendy fight. Walrus is done swimming. Goal! Grumpy Walrus moving on to the train as Boo Rogers begins his swim. Kick and chuck. Clap and chuck. Short of the checkpoint Walrus. Hopefully that doesn't hurt him. Let's go. Coming up on the janky green beans. It's good for Walrus. Goal! Grumpy Walrus. Boo Rogers coming up on the pipe. Pipe is good. Just gotta duck some swoopers is good. And goal! Boo Rogers as Grumpy Walrus begins his way through the swamps. Good flipper block for Walrus. Double bullet Bill swag. Kaiser block. Kick and chuck. Clap and chuck. Walrus has the checkpoint. Boo Rogers also missing the checkpoint. Hopefully that didn't hurt anybody. Green bean jank. Over the blarg. Goal, Boo Rogers. Good swooper for Walrus. Goal, Grumpy Walrus. Boo Rogers flipper jump. Kaiser block. City Section 1 for Grumpy Walrus. Moon swag. Checkpoint for Boo Rogers, Grumpy Walrus into City Section 2. Kicking block is good for Boo Rogers. Oh, Walrus taking the drop on City Section 2. That platform just got away from him. Past the blarg. Third death in City Section 2 for the Walrus. Boo Rogers off the swooper. And Grumpy is into the cathedral. Goal, Boo Rogers. Oh, Grumpy Walrus found that Kaiser block. Walrus on no problem at the Koopa Gate. City Section 2 for Boo Rogers as Grumpy is into Cathedral 2. Grumpy is into Cathedral 3. Boo Rogers, Cathedral 1. Grumpy's up to the fishing boo. Boo Rogers finding that Kaiser block. Grumpy Walrus into the last fight. Past the Koopa Gate. No, hit by the Koopa Gate. 1 hit Walrus. 2 hits Walrus. Taking intentional damage there. Boo Rogers past the Koopa Gate into Cathedral 2, and Walrus has the 3rd hit. Walrus pretty much has this in the bag unless he really struggles on the run. Still very close run by both competitors. Very low time run. Very fast on both sides. Past Fishy Boo. He's in. Past the Gloombas. Who was into the last fight. Past the Koopa Troopas. Onto the spin jump for Walrus. 1 hit Rogers. Two hits Rogers. Walrus coming up on the last run. 3 hits, Rogers. Game, very quick game. Grumpy Walrus was just 1 race ahead at the end. Let's go ahead and update our charts and look at our next matchup. Tonight, every match has had me on my heels. Quarterfinals, Sir Nickington, Grumpy Walrus. That should be a match to watch. We got 2 very good runners coming up here too. Let's see what happens between Windemic and Ria Showa. Round 3, match 7. We have Windemic versus Ria Showa. Let's get this party underway. And they are moving. Both good. I think this is the first pair to blaze past that section both without falling off, moving on to the hills. And we are still neck and neck. Checkpoint both sides. Ria Showa is taking the slightest bit of lead and goal both sides, mushroom both sides. Never mind, they are perfectly in sync. We are neck and neck on stage 3. Moving on to the first night. Oh, and another one running off under the checkpoint. Rio taking the lead. Finally, we have someone in front. Good damage boost by Rio. Goal, Ria Showa. Checkpoint, Windemic. Windemic on the mole ride. Rio in the ghost house. Windemic taking a hit on the mole ride. Mole ride take 2. Ria Showa is into the ghost battle. Windemic has the goal. 1 hit Rio. Two hits Rio. Three hits and Rio is through. And Windemic begins his battle with Big Boo as Rio takes to the skies. 1 hit Windemic. Two hits Windemic. Three hits Windemic and goal Ria Showa. Windemic takes to the skies as Ria Showa moves on to the night rope level. Or I'm sorry, City 1. Swamps are good. Ball and chain is good. Flip is good. Checkpoint Windemic. Good potable. Rio on the climb. Windemic, nice save. Goal, Windemic. Windemic into the first city. Rio's into the Resnor room. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and Rio's back out. Good thwomps. Good ball and chain. Swimp is good. Potaboo is good. Windemic's onto the climb as Rio now takes on the night ropes. He's got the first rope cheese. Windemic entering the Resnor room. He's got the second half of the cheese. 1, 2, 3. Into the fireball. Goal! Ria Showa. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And Windemic is out of the Resnor fight. Windemic is ready for the P-balloons. Or not the P-balloons, the, do I know what I'm talking about anymore? Rio's got the under cheese on the P-balloon. Ropes for Windemic. He's got the first cheese. And Rio's got the second cheese. Gosh dang, bugs flying in. I gotta close my window after this, I think. And goal Windemic, goal Ria Showa. Windemic moving out of the P-balloons as Ria Showa moves into the bathhouse. Or I'm sorry, the airship. Do I ever know what I'm talking about anymore? P-balloon under 4, Windemic. Rio's bringing that shell with. Second half of the cheese for Windemic. Checkpoint, Ria Showa. Rio taking a hit after the checkpoint, losing his shell. That fireball spawned out of the mouth of the monster, which caused the platform not to spawn. Alright, Windemic moving into the airship. Windemic's got the shell. Goal! Ria Showa. Windemic up to the checkpoint. Got it. Rio's starting his way through the bathhouse. Same thing happened with Windemic. That fireball spawn taking away the platform. Ria Showa up to the pufferfish. Goal, Windemic. Ria Showa up to the Hateful Dolphins. And one hit by the Hateful Dolphins for Ria Showa. Into the pufferfish room for Windemic. Oh, Ria Showa taking another hit by the Hateful Dolphins. That's why they're hateful. And Ria Showa is through the Hateful Dolphins. And Windemic is into the Hateful Dolphins. Rio lining up his Torpedo Ted ride. Good ride for Ria Showa. Windemic, no problem with the Hateful Dolphins. Rio is one room away from Wendy. Well, Windemic is lining up his Torpedo Ted ride, closing that gap. He's through and Rio's into Wendy. One hit, Ria Showa. Two hits, Ria Showa. 3 hits and Ria Showa is out of Wendy as Windemic is in. Very close match. Just point one hit, Windemic. Oh, Windemic taking the hit. Starting to count over. 1 hit Windemic as Rio begins to swim. 2 hits Windemic. 3 hits, Windemic is ready to swim. that pipe. He's through. Juke to swoopers and goal, Ria Showa. Ria Showa is moving on to the train ride. Windemic looking for the pipe. Kicking Chuck. Clapping Chuck. Checkpoint Rio. Goal, Windemic. Windemic will be moving into the train. Green bean jank, no problem for Rio. Goal, Ria Showa. Ria Showa into the swamp. Under the clap and chuck, good. Checkpoint Windemic. He's burning. Green bean jank for Windemic. Goal, Windemic. Checkpoint, Ria Showa. Windemic moving in the swamp as Ria Showa is on the second half of the swamp. Good kick and block for Rio. Muncher hurdles. Got both the bullet bills for Windemic. He's got the Kaizo block. Good swooper jump for Rio. Windemic has the checkpoint. Windemic on the second half. Goal, Ria Showa. City Section 1 for Ria Showa. Good super jump for Windemic. Rio into City Section 2. Hitting the pokey. Goal, Windemic. He'll be moving on to City Section 1. Good chuck jump for Ria Showa, and he is into the Cathedral. And Trooper Gate, no problem for Ria Showa. City Section 2 for Windemic. Cathedral Section 2 for Ria Showa. In the Cathedral Section 3 for Rio, and Windemic is into the Cathedral 1. Ria Showa now tangling with the Fishaboo as Ria Showa tangling with the Fishaboo as Windemic took a hit from the Disco Shell. Rio into the boss battle. That was almost got burnt by that Fishaboo. One hit, Ria Showa. Windemic is into into Cathedral Section 3. 2 hits, Ria Showa. Windemic with the Fishaboo now. 3 hits, Ria Showa is onto the run. With Windemic closing in and into the boss room. Once again, we come down to the run, ladies and gentlemen. It's all come down to the run every race so far. If Rio makes a mistake, Windemic can come from behind. We've already seen it today. Rio needs a perfect run here. Windemic can still come back and steal it. Rio is past the Koopas. Windemic is ready to start his run. Rio's got his mushroom. Ria Showa coming up on the last section as Windemic starts his run. Windemic's got his flower. That's game. Ria Showa wins a very close match. They've been so close today. Let's record this one and get ready for the last round. And that was quick. Ria Showa beating out Windemic. Another really close match. Ria Showa moving on to the quarterfinals. Will he be against Relentless Gaming or Full Mag? Let's find out. Here it is. Round 3, Match 8. Relentless Gaming, Full Mag, last run of the week. And then we are on to the quarterfinals. Let's see who our last member of the quarterfinals is. Full Mag already getting a slightly quicker start. Full Mag is through in checkpoint. Relentless is through in checkpoint. Goal, Full Mag Gaming. Goal, Relentless Gaming. Still very, very close. Short on the spring jump, Full Mag. Relentless now in the lead. Checkpoint, Relentless. And he takes a hit right after the checkpoint. Still slightly in the lead. Checkpoint, Full Mag. Another hit. Full Mag is now in the lead. Full Mag has a shell. Goal and Mushroom, Full Mag. Goal and Mushroom, Relentless. Full Mag with the lead, but not by much. Still anybody's game. Moving into the first night level. Yoshi dropped 1. Yoshi dropped 2. Full Mag taking a hit before a checkpoint. Checkpoint, Full Mag. Full Mag with his mole ride. Goal, Full Mag, Relentless, damage boost, goal, Relentless. One right on top of the other, still moving, still close. Here comes the ghost house. Flipper block 1. Flipper block 2. Flipper block 1. Flipper block 2. Full Mag is in there. Relentless is in there. Full Mag, hit 1. Relentless, hit 1. Full Mag, hit 2. Relentless, hit 2. Full Mag, hit 3 and game. Relentless, hit 3 and game. Still neck and neck. Sky Zone. Kaizo block for Full Mag. Relentless is now in the lead. Nope, they are neck and neck. Nope, Full Mag pulled back ahead. Checkpoint, Full Mag. Checkpoint, Relentless. Goal, Full Mag. Goal, Relentless. Relentless staying right on the tail of Full Mag. Move into City 1. Swamp is good. Ball and Chain is good. Swamp is good. Flimp is good. Ball and Chain is good. Potable is good. Flimp taking a hit. Full Mag onto the climb. Flimp 2 is good. Potable is overshot. Full Mag into the Reznor fight. Nice potable recovery for Relentless. Full mag taking a fireball as Relentless begins his climb. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Into the hole. Count starts over. 1, 2, 3. Fireball. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Full mag is out. Relentless is in. 1, 2, 3. Fireball. 1. Nope. Reznor hit. 1, 2, 3. Full mag to dish route. 4. 5. Relentless is through the Reznor. Full mag. Standard saw cheese. Sorry about my eyes bothering me. And standard route 2 for Relentless as goal full mag. And Relentless standard saw cheese. Full mags onto the P-balloon. Second cheese on the P-balloon for full mag. And Relentless is through the night zone. He's got his P-balloon starting. Go full mag. Relentless. Cheese 1. Relentless cheese 2. Full mag beginning his way through the airship. And goal, Relentless. Checkpoint, full mag. And back to the checkpoint for full mag as Relentless starts his way through. Checkpoint Relentless. Goal, full mag. Relentless taking a fireball. Back to the checkpoint. Relentless taking another hit as full mag begins his way through the bathhouse. Puffer fish 4, full mag. Goal! Relentless Gaming, full mag, up to the Hateful Dolphins. And into the spikes at the Hateful Dolphins as Relentless begins to make his way through. Relentless onto the pufferfish and full mag is through the Hateful Dolphins. Full mag getting ready for his Torpedo Ted ride. Torpedo Ted is good. Relentless onto the Hateful Dolphins. Relentless taking a hit in the Dolphin Room as well. Full mag is on Wendy. Full mag taking a hit on the Wendy fight. Relentless lining up for his Torpedo Ted ride. 1 hit, full mag. 2 hits, full mag. Relentless on the Torpedo Ted. It's good. 3 hits, full mag. No. Blocked. 3 hits, full mag. Relentless is just outside the Wendy room. And his Wendy fight begins. Relentless blocked on hit 1. Full mag begins his swim. 1 hit. Relentless. Two hits for Relentless. Three hits for Relentless, and he's ready to start his swim. Oh, Full Mag taking a hit. Having to start the entire swim over, that hurts. Now, Full Mag is just barely ahead of Relentless Gaming. That one mistake on the swimming level has allowed Relentless to make up most of the difference. Oh no! Relentless Gaming taking a hit on the swim too, going back. Full Mag dodging those swoopers and goal! Full Mag Gaming. Relentless having to lose all of that progress he made on closing the gap because he got smushed as well. Both of them getting a smush on the swimming level. That really hurts both players. Kicking Chuck, he's passed. Clapping Chuck, clear. Checkpoint Full Mag. Oh no! A swooper hit by Relentless Gaming. That might be the last nail in the coffin. That is a huge loss of progress right there for Relentless. That's the kind of hit you hate to see. Second time this tournament, someone's been taken out by the swimming level swoopers. Full Mag beginning his way through the swamps. Relentless Gaming is hoping Full Mag makes some kind of devastating error to close this right back up again. Goal! Relentless Gaming. Checkpoint Full Mag. Relentless beginning to make his way through the train. Full Mag past the Blarg. Good super for Full Mag. Past the kicker for Relentless. Under the clappers. Got the checkpoint. Goal! Full Mag Gaming is through the swamp. Green Bean Jank for Relentless is clear. Goal! Relentless Gaming is into the swamp as Full Mag begins his way through City 1. City 1 is done, on to City 2. Missed that Chuck. Gotta go back for him. Into the Cathedral with Full Mag Gaming. Checkpoint Relentless. Full Mag taking a hit on Cathedral Section 1. Finding that Kaizo, a second hit for Full Mag. This is what Relentless wants to see. Up to the Trooper Gate. And through. So Full Mag is now into Cathedral 2. Good swooper choke for Relentless. And Cathedral Section 3 for Full Mag Gaming. Goal! Relentless Gaming. Full Mag taking a hit in Cathedral 3. Full Mag getting a chance to close some of that distance. Up to the Fishing Boo as Relentless starts his way. Oh! Burnt by the Fishing Boo as Relentless is working his way through City 1. Relentless on to City Section 2. Oh, Cinder Blue, Cement Blue in City Section, or Cathedral 3 getting Full Mag. Relentless is into Cathedral 1. Back up to the fishing booth for Full Mag. Full Mag is into the boss. Relentless into the Cathedral 2. One hit, Full Mag. 2 hits for Full Mag. Oh, a shot, and back to the beginning of Cathedral 2 for Relentless as Full Mag takes out the boss. Full Mag is onto the run. Relentless is in Cathedral 2, moving to Cathedral 3. A couple major errors by Full Mag can still give Relentless a shot here. Full Mag's got this if he can do the run without error. Fishing Boo hit for Relentless Gaming. Now Fishing Boo has been giving both these players a time. Oh, and there's mistake number 1 for Full Mag. Relentless has a chance to make up some of this difference. Back to the Fishing Boo. Full Mag's got the power up. Past the Gloombas. Past the Troopas as Relentless is into the boss fight. Full Mag ready for the spin jump. Spins are good for Full Mag. 1 hit Relentless. Last run for Full Mag. 2 hits for Relentless. All these matches today, close matches all around. Full Mag wins by a little bit. Let's update our chart and talk about what's coming up next week. There we have it. With the win by Full Mag Gaming over Relentless Gaming in the last match, which was also amazingly close, making this whole day close races. Ria Showa will be facing off against Full Mag in the quarterfinals. Quarterfinals are Eclipse Gaming versus Hell's Gaming, Crusade versus the NES Super Stream, Sir Nickington versus Grumpy Walrus, and Ria Showa versus Full Mag Gaming. This is going to be the last week of pre-recorded. We have this week coming up. These guys will do their runs this week, and following that, the week after that, we will have both the semifinals and the finals live, head-to-head. I'm looking forward to it. Thanks for hanging out, and we will see you guys hopefully next week. Tune back in and find out who's going on.